probably good. Start the rebuild. Damn, it's fast. Pieces left of the seal. Pieces left of this seal. Look at that. Damn. Just disintegrated. This one too's fucked up. Jeez, I don't even know how that's gonna come out. It's gonna be difficult. Damn. It's gonna be difficult. Need something sharper. Or stronger, maybe I should have said. This seal right here, it's got like this metal lip, and it's got to come out before I can rebuild it. Show you guys what I mean in just a sec. I can get under this motherfucker. Just go all out. Just smash this bitch down. Come out. Just ruin it a little bit. I'm trying to save it. There we go. See what you people say. Use fire. You know, I did consider that. I bet Eric knows how. Eric's busy doing the litter boxes. Can Eric help? Yeah. Actually, Eric, the times that he has helped me work on things, he's actually... I've had other people help me and they're just like... I don't know, doing whatever they're doing. And Eric, I could tell him like, tighten a hose clamp. And not have to tell him like, don't over tighten it, or... He knows a couple things. I give Eric some credit. But he doesn't like to get his hands... Trouble with Eric. That fire might be an option, dude. I might have to do that. Use some fire. Get it hot. There we go. I think. Yeah, got it. Started at least. Alright, here. Now I can show you guys how the seal looks. Look at this thing. Anyway, it's a hard seal like that. It's got metal around the outside. Gets pounded into the little race or whatever you want to call it. I wish I had like 20 gallons of brake clean. These cans run out quick. Fucking expensive, like $10 for a fucking can that size. What the fuck, man? Go through that shit like nothing. Sucks being out in the field because, you know, no bench grinders or like, it's all kinds of things I like to do to clean these things up like perfectly, but I'm in this yard where there's not even any power back here. I have to stretch out, I literally have to bring a generator to get power back here. It's at a house, it's just way in the fucking back. And then, let's see, we got on the cap, up at the top, these two. So you got a flat and a backup washer. These got to come off. It's part of the way it seals. So then, went to the store the other day, hydraulic store. It's called O-Rings and Things. O-Rings and Things is it's a dude that owns it. But it's all chicks that work at the counter, and they got like, you know, rulers, and they got, you know, dial indicators and micrometers and shit, and they'll measure whatever whatever seals you bring in and whatever O-rings, they'll measure them. They'll bring you out the right ones. You know, I used to go like just order the kits through Case or John Deere or whatever. It costs a lot of money to order just a stupid kit. But anyway, that place is cool. I like going there, especially because it's all chicks working at the counter. They're not bad looking either. So the little, see, this one's flat. Here's the difference. That one's flat and this one's round. They had the flat on first, so stretch that on. O-rings and things. They sell all kinds of like seals. They'll rebuild hydraulics for you if you too much of a pussy to rebuild them yourself. You know, what I like to buy from them is just this thing, a seal stretcher. What other pick? A seal stretcher. Oh, here we go. So you can stretch all these things before you put them on. I don't want to stretch them out too much though, because then they'll fit right. So yeah, one of my homegirls came by earlier. She's like, "Yeah, I heard somebody's talking shit on the internet." I said, "Really? Where'd you hear that?" She's like, "Oh, I got my sources." She's like, "I was in Sky Country." I was like, "Oh, well, you know where she lives. Because we have a friend that lives on that street." And she's like, "Oh, really? Oh, really? Okay." She's like, "I already seen what she looks like. I already know who she is, who she hangs out with." She's like, "I'm going to do you a solid, so don't worry. When I see her, she gonna get put in check." Yeah, because that's crazy, bro. You guys really think I would try to fuck some fucking urinal smelling 350-pound bitch? Like, bro, come on. Like, nice way of trying to boost your confidence and shit, but get real. I thought it was kind of funny, like, bitch, you wish I would try to get at you. Like, sorry, that would never happen. This is called the wear ring. It's a hard nylon type of material. So the internet can see, because she's all trying to say like, "Oh yeah, this is my neighborhood, you don't know who I know," and shit. Like, okay, you really want to pull that card, huh? Alright. Well, we'll see how that works out for you. And I'm not threatening anyone's safety or anything like that. I'm just saying, homegirl's gonna get put in check. That's just how it goes. I mean, no violence or anything like that. She's just gonna get put in check. And my homegirl's like, "Yeah, I want you to stream that shit." So, we'll see what happens. I like to put a little bit of oil on these before I shove them in. That way things slide easier. This is the oil seal, they call it, I think. Yeah, the wiper goes at the top. But that one goes on the inside of here. That's the other one that came out like in disintegrated pieces. Just kind of like put it in and shove it in. Yeah, I was gonna do a face stream today and just sit in front of my computer, but then I was like, nah, I'll give them, like, even though my job's kind of boring, like, I'll give them something to watch. Something. Shameful. What's shameful? So what we're working on again today. This machine. We're almost done. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We got 2 more to go until it's done, and then I got to change some hoses, and I'll be done. But so far, let's see, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. So I got 3 more to go. Anyway, this I got. Does this thing keep coming up? Nice ones anyway. Zoom back out. They've got some kind of weird, what do they call it, compensating check valve inside that I've never seen before. You know, Cat does it a little bit differently. But, yeah, just show you what I'm talking about in just a second. It's actually on the end of the piston. Oh, it's got a backup ring here too. Backup ring. Goes under the hard nylon plastic thing. That's interesting. This is going to be tough because it's hard plastic. It's got to get stretched all the way over. There we go. Like that. These ones you don't have to stretch at all because they've got like a split in the middle, so you just kind of flip it around. Guessing that one goes on the bottom. Oh no, it goes there. That's the piston. Pretty simple to rebuild, right? You could charge big money for this type of shit. Like big money, because not many people, I mean, I'm sure there's people that do it, but Actually, the cap's got to go on first. One more seal goes in the cap, and then it goes on first. This one, the new hard plastic wiper, that's that one I was like having to beat out of it. I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing. Can you even see? No, Melissa's not testing my gangster at all, but one of my homegirls, she's not too happy about the shit talking and whatnot. Anyway, you'll see. You know what Melissa did do was ruin my dinner. When I found out about all that, I had just brought in some really good pasta home from this place up the street. Or it's actually the truck, you know, it's like Italian food. And I was eating my dinner and then I saw that. I was like, oh my god, dude, it gave me like that gut-wrenching feeling in my stomach. Like, this bitch thinks I would try to fuck her or even get at her. It's like, that's absurd. I mean, she hasn't been around very long, so maybe she hasn't seen the girls that I, you know, affiliate myself with, but none of them look like her. That's for damn sure. Like, that's for damn sure. I just kind of get it started a little bit and then start tapping it. But those caps are aluminum, so you got to be careful. Don't want to hit these things too hard. Or some of them are cast steel, but some of them are aluminum too. Let's see. Kind of. Like that. That's the wiper seal, they call it. Anyway, that goes there. Let's see. This whole thing's got to get cleaned up. It's super dirty. Fuck, oh, the check ball. Check ball. It's like, what just fell out? That's crazy because there was no check ball on the other one that fell out. Not to my knowledge, anyway. That'd be cool, right? A 12 gauge full of, you know, bearings that size. It'd be like a lot bigger than double-aught buck, right? Just like 4 of these or 6 of these in a 12 gauge shell. That'd be fun. Or that'd be like, you know, some fun ammo to shoot at people. Or stuff. It's got this weird check valve assembly thing that so when it swings one way, it lets the hydraulic oil flow out of one cylinder and into the next, like a compensating valve. Anyway, so then this has to go on first. Oh, I forgot to spray some oil. Try to get it nice and lubricated before it goes in. You know that law. Get it nice and lubricated. Okay. It's a little bit stiff right here sometimes. I don't know if you guys can see this. That's how tight it is sometimes. Jeez. There it goes. Let's see. This thing's about to go back together. Portion of it. You know what's funny is there's this one. See, flip this thing around. There's this one Chola gangster bitch on YouTube my sister showed me. Her name's Little Baby Dreamer. It reminds me of Move to a T. I'll post the link later so you guys can see Little Baby Dreamer. What? Oh, yeah. Well, I try to tell DGAF, like, I could probably hook him up with a chick that's like skinny and good looking, but I don't know. Some people are just not into that, you know? Whatever. It's all good. Never run motor oil as hydraulic fluid. Somebody thought running used motor oil in this thing was like a good idea for hydraulic fluid. It's not. It's definitely not. Here, show you guys what I mean. Oops. Then that happens. This thing's, what is it? 1 7/8 is the size. That's a big size. Damn, it broke the brick. What the fuck? It broke the brick. It's gotta get tight. Try this thing up even higher. Bring this baby too. The dirty part, all that black oil in there, nasty. U-bots, maybe. I need to get one of those things where you just wear your phone and it swivels like as you walk along. That would probably help. People could actually see what I'm doing. I trip out on like Trevor Sims. Dude, that guy's like makes his own movies and shit. And he's a pretty cool guy. And then I'll see when he's streaming, he'll have like only like 3 or 4 viewers. And I'm thinking, he's got to be getting shadow banned or something. I don't know if you guys ever seen Trevor Sims movies, Adrenochrome, or the new one. He's got a new one coming out. It's not out yet, but he makes some interesting TV and phone streaming. Fixed streaming would be like if I had a heroin needle in my arm. See, I could probably set my phone like right there. Okay. I know you guys have seen pipe wrenches, but you ever see one that's this big? My favorite one. It's all oily. See, it's got this weird pin sticking up right here that's on the spring. That's the check valve. So inside, pushes a little valve in so that it can let fluid out the other side. There we go. Sometimes they're stubborn, so you have to persuade them a little bit. This one, I guess, wants some persuading. And all you do is just take this big cap. Show you guys. Got this big cap, right? Get it worked inside, and then it just threads in. Just threads into the cylinder, and then that's it. That's all it takes to rebuild a hydraulic cylinder and getting it apart. I've had other jobs before. I've done low voltage electrical, like voice and data networks for businesses, phone and internet. I've done alarms, cameras, like low voltage electrical. That was cool. Did that for a few years, but for some reason I ended up back doing this. Why, I'm not really sure. You gotta get, I know this is dirty because you get grease and shit on you, but being up in like ceilings and crawl spaces, even in big businesses, being around insulation, I fucking hate insulation. That shit makes you so itchy. And then I did this building on Melrose one time in Hollywood. It had this black powder asbestos insulation up in the ceiling. Oh my god, dude. I felt like I couldn't breathe right for the next 2 weeks. I don't really mind that kind of work, but fuck, I think I'll stick with this, dude. That insulation shit is just gnarly. Super, super gnarly. I'm like, now I understand why people used to die from that asbestos shit. But I'm getting tired of this city life. I think once I'm done with this little project, I collect some money, I'm going to go out to the ranch for a few days, and I'll do a stream from out there, because I need to just kick it, you know. It's been a while since I've been out to the ranch, and I got some things I need to do out there. So, that'll be a good one. Oh, you can't shoot guns on stream, huh? I was going to say, maybe I'll shoot some guns. They don't like that, huh? You can't even, like, target shoot on a live stream? Is that how communist YouTube is? You cannot shoot a target, or no competition shooting or anything like that? Not even shooting for fun? That's weird. That's so weird. Shooting's like a great American pastime. They used to have this channel on YouTube, and it was this little girl that was like, she's probably like, I don't know, maybe like 12, and she'd shoot every different kind of gun, like handguns, rifles, shotguns. She'd shoot it all. I always thought that was pretty cool, but I'm sure YouTube did not. What the fuck is this? YouTube probably didn't think it was cool. Probably wouldn't monetize her, even though she had like millions of views. Almost tight. Hopefully the camera's looking at this. So you guys are probably all mad because I pointed some weird direction or something, huh? Yeah, now I got 8 people. It's hot outside. Is the metal warm? Yeah. What's your definition of warm? It's not just warm, it's hot. See, here's the one. This to loosen it. Anyway, I cannot get this thing loose at all. With a wrench, with beating it, all that. Cannot get it loose. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to come right here, I'll have to heat the breeze. Canada? Are you in the Yukon Territory? I'm just kidding. It could be that frigid in the States somewhere, I'm sure. Maybe you're in Russia. RV flies, where is it 23 degrees? And is that communist units or is that Fahrenheit? Huge fan of guns. So am I. But you know what? YouTube, and even like California, the law demonizes guns. Like they'll always be like, an assault rifle. AR does not mean assault rifle for people that are unsure of that. Upstate New York. Oh, do you ever watch Andrew Camarada? That he's pretty badass. Yeah, communist units. When you see the little C, isn't that what it means? Communist units near Syracuse. Do you know who Andrew Camarada is? He's up there in upstate New York. One time I sent 100 pounds of weed up to upstate New York, Iowa. I have family that's from Iowa. Anyway, sent 100 pounds of weed to upstate New York, and it made it because I sent it by freight, like on the train. And when it got there, the dude that was supposed to take it ended up giving it to some bikers, and I had to reason with the bikers over the phone about the weed and not to steal it from this kid. And somehow we worked a deal where my friend sent them an extra little package of something they wanted. And yeah, we got to keep, or my buddy got to keep the 100 pounds of weed and sell it to people up there in upstate New York. Apparently, they don't have that good of weed up there in upstate New York. Or a few years back, they didn't. But yeah, look, more things got to get changed. Like, see the crack? That ain't gonna last. So that's got to get changed out. These ones, as you could see, are new. But then you got another old one right there. So, I don't know. I was always taught you don't put $10,000 into a $5,000 machine. But what do I know? You know? But they did last year. I didn't think, this dude was serious, but I put a brand new injection. It runs pretty good, but I think now it's gonna need, after they ran motor oil through the system, used motor oil, it's gonna need a hydraulic pump now. And I haven't said nothing to the dude yet, but it's more money to make later down the line. But yeah, this thing's gonna end up needing a pump because all the hydraulics are slow. That's why you don't put 10 grand into a $5,000 machine. That's all she wrote. Always wanted to set up like a big huge stainless steel bin with like vices on each end. That way I could like, and even like a little, parts cleaner thing. That way I could just throw the whole cylinder in this big stainless steel bin, have my vices at each end, and then little parts washer thing, so I could just rebuild these, like turn them out like night and day, do it all like super efficient. I could do like, give me like 30 of them, and I'll do 30 of them in a day. Charge the big bucks and just tell the people, all right, your cylinders are done, come pick them up. That'll be $3,500. Sorry, my streams are so boring, and I do thank the ones that watch, because fuck, I need to get one of those things where you just wear the phone on your 30 degrees Celsius. Oh, what's 30 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? That's probably warm. I don't know. So then this, see what I'm working on here? There's two of these cylinders, one here, one here. And what they do is, when you want to turn this whole thing, side to side like that, you're using those two cylinders. So, you crack one valve and this one does the opposite of this one. So if this one is going in, this one's coming out. And there's hoses there at like some of the more interesting places I've been in California. Like up into the Sierras where you can like slide down big waterfalls and jump up. Maybe I'll stream when I get back. So all I got left to do is this one and this one. And I'm done. And change some hoses. This machine's done. What do you guys think I should have for lunch? Salad yesterday. I don't know what I want to eat today. Can't really think. No suggestions from the chat? Come on. Is the delay that long? I like Mike a lot. He's kind of been like my streaming mentor because he always says like, dude, don't sit there and face stream. That shit's so gay. And now I know you're right, that's non-tent. What kind of salad? I had I always get a barbecue chicken salad or a Cobb salad from Farmer Boys. It's like a popular restaurant chain out here in California. And it's like avocado, hard-boiled egg, bacon pieces, grilled chicken, lettuce, tomato, cheese, lots of cheese. And I usually get that with ranch. And then my go-to drink is like unsweetened iced tea mixed with Sprite, half and half. That's what I like to drink. Don't ask me why. It's what I've developed over the years. Salad with grilled chicken. Okay. So what, just lettuce and tomato? Croutons? Hard-boiled eggs? I would never want like scrambled eggs in my salad. That'd be weird. Chocolate milk. I like chocolate milk. That's actually one of my second favorite. More Ovaltine, please. That's the kind of chocolate milk I like. Gotta get the powdered. Don't like it to be too sweet. It's hot. Look at me, I'm like sweating. We didn't get a lot of rain this year, so that means this summer is going to be brutal. I'm going to have to move up there where you guys are at, where it literally doesn't get that hot. The worst was last summer I went to Texas. Texas is brutal, dude. Houston in the summertime, forget about it. Can't do that. Chicken, bacon, ranch, pizza. How about chicken, bacon, lettuce with ranch dressing on it? I don't know. Here I am face streaming. Be cows, that's why. Dairy cows, milk cows. So there's so many flies from the cows. Literally, like, if you'd ever driven through this part of California, my cousins, when they would come to my house from Orange County, they'd be like, it smells like cows out here. But, what was I saying? Oh, I drove through the Dairyland last night. And they made it look like some kind of futuristic-ass city, like all the like street lights are like have this weird arch with these funky LED lights on them. Rivian, high. And they didn't like that. So that's why they changed the name to Serrano. Anyway, funny bit of information. Burning a little bit. I don't think I want to put myself on the IP2 list because people will just troll. They'll uncontrollably troll. I know where I'm going for lunch. All right, well, maybe I'll stream for lunch. Anyway, what a loser. See you guys later.